From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Susie with For the Silent. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
Yes, ma'am. So for people that don't know, can you just tell us a little bit about what For the Silent is?
Sure. For the Silent is a nonprofit organization, and we are working to end exploitation and trafficking of young children here in Smith County in East Texas.
Yes, ma'am. So what does online exploitation actually kind of look like today, and how does that hit close to home?
Yeah, it's pervasive, and we think of like strangers in vans and that kind of being our mental image of what trafficking is, but really it's so much more pervasive, and so much of it happens online on mobile devices. And so in Texas, we are the second highest trafficked state in the United States, and we see hundreds of ads for online trafficking right here in Smith County.
Yes, ma'am. And so how does exposure to porn affect kids, and why is that in part of the trafficking conversation?
Yeah, I think this surprises some people that pornography would have any connection directly to trafficking, but actually kids from 11 to 14, 1 in 3 of them have actually viewed porn on a mobile device. And so that's really amazing to know that more than a third of our kiddos that are between about 6th grade and 9th grade have watched porn online in their own hands. And so just realizing that that is really a gateway, and it desensitizes boundaries for kids and helps them or really allows them to consider more risky online behaviors that they might not if they hadn't seen that. It kind of normalizes it to them. And so then when a groomer approaches them, it's kind of more acceptable to them. And it also brings in that idea of shame. And so it silences when they see it, they don't know what to do with it. And there's a disconnect. They feel this doesn't feel right, but they just don't know what to do with that information. And so often it just creates this gateway where it opens up a whole realm of ways that groomers can really prey on our kids.
Yes, ma'am. And what should parents kind of do if they find out that their child has watched porn?
Yeah, so it's always a shock to a parent to realize that this is actually happening to their own child, and I just would say to a parent, try to react without shock. Your reaction is really going to be the message that you give them, and it's either going to add to the shame and the hiding and the pulling back, or it's going to encourage them to trust you and to share with you more so that they're not as likely to hide or to be victimized in the future by further behavior online like that. And so we exist to be able to help walk alongside parents, and we want to walk in prevention strategies more than we ever have to walk in intervention strategies. And so when a parent discovers this with their child, then being able to approach with love, non-judgment, no shaming. And then if you need help, reach out to forthesilent.org. You can fill out a referral, and anything that we can do to walk alongside parents as they kind of navigate what does that look like, so we can stop it before it gets to a place where it's just absolutely a tragedy.
Yes, and why is it so important to kind of spread awareness?
I think that a lot of times we do have really a very narrow image of what trafficking is, and when we really understand that our kids are really, maybe it's not being taken to someplace else, but maybe it's sextortion that's happening in their bedroom, where a predator is exchanging either threats or gifting in exchange for that child really behaving in some online risky behaviors, giving pictures of themselves or making themselves be vulnerable to other advances of a groomer. I think we begin to understand, wow, this can happen to my child, it can happen to my neighbor's child, and we begin to take it seriously and really figure out ways that we can be more proactive.
Yes, and where can people get more information?
Forthesilent.org is where I would send you, and if you want to talk with someone personally, just fill out the referral link on our website, and someone will get back in contact with you personally.
All right, Miss Susie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.